You've probably noticed it. Your cat slow blinks at you from across the room, brings you something weird, sits just close enough to touch, but doesn't quite. Yes, it's cute. But behind that, there's something deeper that most people miss. These aren't random quirks. They're a language, a quiet one. And most owners, even the most devoted ones, are misreading it. We're going to break down 6 of the most common ways your cat tells you they love you, and what each one actually means on a deeper level. And by the way, if your cat has stopped doing these things recently, don't brush it off. We'll get into what that really means at the end, and it's something most owners wish they'd understood sooner. 1. Your cat's slow blink isn't tiredness, it's trust. Most people assume their cat is just drowsy. Half-lidded eyes, relaxed face. Must be nap time, right? But here's the thing. In cat body language, closing your eyes around someone is an act of profound vulnerability. In the wild, a cat with its eyes closed is exposed, defenseless. They only do it when they feel completely safe. So when your cat slow blinks at you from across the room, they're not dozing off. They're saying, "I feel so safe with you. I'll close my eyes." Researchers have actually studied this. A 2020 study from the University of Sussex found that cats respond to human slow blinks and are more likely to approach a stranger who slow blinks at them than one who maintains a neutral expression. Think about that. Your cat invented a secret handshake with you, and you probably didn't even know you were shaking hands. 2. When your cat sits next to you, not on you, that's not indifference, that's respect. Most people feel a little rejected when their cat plants itself a foot away instead of climbing into their lap. You reach for them, they shift slightly, and you think, don't they like me? But here's what that actually means. Cats are solitary hunters by nature. Personal space is sacred to them. When a cat chooses to reduce that space, even just a little, it's deliberate, intentional. They're close enough to feel your warmth, your breathing, your presence. That's not rejection. That's companionship on their terms. And actually, for a species wired to be alone, choosing to sit beside someone is a big deal. It means you are part of their safe world. You are their chosen proximity. Not furniture, not background noise. Their anchor. And hey, if this is making you see your cat a little differently, smash that like button and subscribe. It's the best way to help us reach more cat people who actually care about understanding their cats on a deeper level. 3. When your cat bumps their head into your chin, your hand, your leg, they're not just asking for pets, they're claiming you. Most people think bunting, that little forehead nudge, is just a way cats get attention. But here's the thing. Cats have scent glands around their cheeks and forehead. When they rub against you, they're depositing their scent. Now, before that sounds weird, understand what it means to them. Cats only scent mark things that belong to their safe world. Their favourite sleeping spot, their food bowl, their person. You are in that category. When your cat bumps their head against you, they're essentially saying, "This is mine," and I mean that in the best possible way. They are marking you as part of their inner circle, their family, their safe place in the world. 4. Your cat's tail is a mood meter, and most owners are reading it wrong. Most people know a puffed up tail means scared, but the tail does a lot more than that. Let's look at 3 positions that actually mean love. The vertical tail. When your cat walks toward you with their tail straight up in the air, that's a greeting reserved for trusted companions. Kittens do this approaching their mother. When your adult cat does it to you, they're treating you like family. Literally. The question mark tail, that little curl at the top, that's playful excitement. It's the tail equivalent of, "Hi, I'm happy you're here, let's do something." It means your cat is comfortable, engaged, and happy in your presence. The slow wrap. When your cat coils their tail gently around your ankle or your arm while sitting nearby, that's the quietest, most tender gesture of all. No words, just contact, just, "I'm here, you're mine, I'm yours." 5. When your cat brings you a toy, a sock, or something they found, they're not showing off, they're feeding you. Most people laugh it off, or recoil, and honestly, fair. But here's what's really happening. Mother cats bring prey back for their kittens. They teach their young to hunt. When your cat drops something at your feet and looks up at you expectantly, they're performing that same instinct for you. They think you can't hunt. They think you need help. So they help you. Researchers studying feline gift-giving behavior note it's most common between cats and owners they've bonded closely with. It's rarely random. It's intentional. So when your cat trots up to you with something ridiculous in their mouth and looks incredibly proud of themselves, don't laugh. Or, laugh, but also understand. That is love in action. Practical, earnest, completely sincere. They're taking care of you the only way they know how. 6. Ever had a rough day and noticed your cat appeared out of nowhere? You weren't calling them. You weren't opening a treats bag. You were just sitting there. Tired, overwhelmed, maybe a little broken. And suddenly, there they were. Most people chalk it up to coincidence, or they think the cat just wanted warmth. But here's what research actually shows. Cats are remarkably sensitive to changes in human emotional state. Studies have found they respond to crying, to slumped posture, to changes in breathing patterns. They notice, and they come. Not because they want something, because something in them says, my person needs me. They might not curl up in your lap, they might just sit nearby, quietly present, breathing with you. That's not a coincidence. That's attunement. That's a creature who has decided that your well-being matters to them, deeply. 7. When your cat stops doing these things, stops slow blinking, stops coming near you, stops greeting you, stops sitting beside you, don't brush it off. This is what we teased at the start, and it matters. A withdrawal of these behaviours isn't just a phase. It's communication. The same cat that speaks love quietly speaks distress quietly too. What could be behind it? Physical causes. Pain, illness, or discomfort often show up as social withdrawal before any other visible symptom. Cats hide what hurts. It's instinct. If the change is sudden, a vet visit isn't overreacting. It's exactly right. Environmental causes. A new pet, a move, a change in routine, loud disruptions. Cats anchor their sense of safety to consistency, and when that shifts, they pull inward. Emotional causes, stress, overstimulation, or sometimes feeling like their attempts at connection went unnoticed, repeatedly. Don't ignore it, and don't wait it out indefinitely. Check in with your vet if it persists. Gently try to restore the small rituals they loved, sitting near them, slow blinking, keeping routines steady. Give them a reason to come back, because they were always trying to reach you, in their quiet, deliberate way. And that connection, once you see it for what it is worth every effort to protect. Because the slow blink, the quiet sit, the head bump, the tail raised high, it was never small to them, and it shouldn't be small to you either.